A crew from the Westbrook Fire Department helped to get this dog down from a roof earlier today. In a post to social media, Westbrook Fire said that the dog, named River, was up on the roof of a two-story apartment on Main Street. They say they were able to get him safely down, and he was very happy to have his paws back down on the earth. Data centers have been main points of discussion in communities around the state recently. Tomorrow in South Portland, there will be a discussion on their impacts on the environment and electric utility customers. The Environment and Energy Technologies Council of Maine is hosting this event. Leaders say you'll be able to ask questions and chat with energy and environment experts. Doors open at 5 p.m. tomorrow night at South Portland High School. Senator Susan Collins, spending the congressional recess week in Maine, visited a local defense contractor today. Collins was in Gray, touring Enercon Technologies. That's a high-tech electronics and design and manufacturing company that employs about 300 people. Our team was not allowed inside. Collins said she has steered $3 million in federal funds to the company, which makes parts for medical devices and military equipment, including drones.
As we've learned from both Ukraine and Israel, drones are extraordinarily important. They have changed the face of warfare. We also need to figure out a less expensive way to bring drones down, because drones are relatively cheap in order to produce them.
On the Iran war, Collins told us she's voted for resolutions to end it, to encourage ongoing peace negotiations and end the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, which has caused gas prices to spike. Turning to some election news now, the Maine Ethics Commission says it's investigating the Bobby Charles campaign. Charles is running for the Republican nomination for governor. Commission documents show a complaint was filed against the Charles campaign by the Ben Midgley campaign. Midgley is also a Republican gubernatorial candidate. Midgley's campaign manager alleges the Charles campaign is connected to a website through one of its consultants that contains negative claims about Midgley. The complaint alleges the website falsely states it was not paid for or authorized by a candidate or a candidate's committee, when in fact the Charles campaign was behind it. Midgley's campaign also claims that the website pushed a false narrative that was repeated by Charles in what they described as one of his long tirades on Facebook. During today's Ethics Commission meeting, an attorney for the Charles campaign responded to the allegations.
The campaign had no involvement in the MidgleyExposed.com website, and the $50 expenditure that the complaint relies on in an attempt to connect the campaign to that website was in fact a reimbursement for a completely different domain.
It's unclear how long the Ethics Commission's investigation could take. Maine's primary election is now less than 2 weeks away, and Charles has led in several recent polls.